Welcome back. This is the Gods Invest episode 2. Today, um, we're leaving off. We're picking up where we left off on episode 1. We all had all the intentions in the world to make our first investment, but because Webull is pure trash, we were not able to do that. With the market being closed that night, we did eventually get our money, our accounts linked, and our money transferred into there, and we did make our account. We did make our investments, but upon going through all the things that we went through with Webull that day, we have decided to open up a new brokerage account with Public. So today, we're going to review our last investment that we made last week, and we're going to go over our investment that we're making today on Public. We're going to see if we can find a way to transfer our portfolio from Webull to Public seamlessly. If not, then we'll do it the old-fashioned way by selling all of our assets and moving them manually one by one. Whatever it takes to get out of Webull's hair.
Or to get pieces of our soul.
Yeah. Or whatever it takes to get them out of our hair. Today, we're also going to start our dividend tracker. That idea was Millionaire Money Minds there. He said that we should track our dividends over time to see the progress that we make as a group and the type of what's the word? It's like residual income that we can accumulate over time with our investments, just to show you guys the power of investing in general and how it compounds over time. I think that's a great idea. Welcome back, gentlemen. Hopefully we can keep this episode fairly neat and short, but I have a feeling that this is going to get messy simply because of Webull. Oh, and we had a couple questions. I had a couple questions posted in the comment section of our first episode, and I'll see if we can get to that. But whatever. For now, let's go to Webull. Oh no, it's not in there.
Today Monday, so hopefully we'll be able to be seamless. Hopefully,
right? I hope.
Unless they shut down for pre-Christmas Eve.
What I was telling Derek is that even if we were to sell all of these assets right now, though, in order to get them out of the account, we would have to transfer it immediately, which would incur a loss.
Yeah.
Like, they usually make you wait a few business days, or you could do it immediately, but they'll take I know with Robinhood, it's like 1.5%. But anyway, so after we invested our money, what did we do? $50 a piece last time. So we had about $150, what was it? $178 that we had to play with, $179 to play with for these investments. We bought 1 share of SPYI. We bought 1 share of JEPI at $59.11. SPYI was $52.54. We bought Energy Transfer, 2 shares of that for $37.22. And we bought a partial share of Stag at $30. We put $30 in the Stag. We got another $1.57 sitting here in the settled cash section, but
oh shit,
all of that shit's coming out of here. So,
we got any weekly gains?
We've actually lost with everything because the market is kind of pulling back a little bit
from that to the new year.
Yeah, the new year and the big ass boom that we had. Everything else seems to be up though. Our SPHD, our Ford, Coke, iClean is still up. JEPI went down 1.5%. SPYI went down about a 1.33%. Energy Transfer is up 2%.
Do you mess with any transportation, any Ford, Stellantis, anything, anybody like that? I know you got Tesla. I think you said you had Tesla. Do you mess with anybody else, transportation wise, manufacturers?
Do I?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I think when I had Ford, I sold it. When it turned around. But I look at transportation companies like Ford, Chrysler, GM. I look at them the same way, much the same way that I do airlines. They're up and down. They're up and down. They're way too unstable, depending on the market, depending on what's happening in the economy. It's just too.
Too volatile.
It's way too much going on.
Mm.
Way too much going on for me to hold any one of them long term.
Mm.
So
Got Ford and Stellantis. I mean, Ford been kind of consistent. I mean, they had their up and downs, but dividend wise, but I
well,
get you.
if
I
you
feel you.
remember, they cut their dividend actually, and then they ended
Which
up
one?
reinstating their dividend later, which just goes,
It goes to
just
show you. Yeah.
goes to show you how unstable they are. Give me 1 second.
All right, so I need to see. We need to see how to transfer. Download the public app. Go to settings. Select transfer my stocks to public. Oh wow! It
What
says
it say?
they'll even.
Law.
It says public doesn't charge fees for incoming transfers. They'll cover any outgoing fees if your account balance is over 1,000. Oh, okay.
Over
It's not.
1,000.
Yeah, it's not. Most transfers are completed within a few days, but can take up to 10 business days.
So next year, I mean, seeing this to next year, especially with these holidays coming up.
Yeah. Download public and go to settings. Select transfer my stocks to public. All right.
What's our total number in public?
Huh?
What's our total number in public?
Our total number.
Yeah.
Dollar amount? $45.
Yeah. Oh, I meant with Robinhood. I'm sorry.
Webull, you mean?
Yeah, Webull. Yeah.
6.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Six almost.
Yeah, 612, 613 with the settled cash.
Okay.
I think I don't even know. Maybe the settled cash is included in that, but so it says go to settings. And it said do what? Transfer my stocks to public. Boom. For a limited time, get up to $10,000 when you transfer your assets or cash from another brokerage. What? Enjoy your assets in public. Okay. 500 to 5,000. Webull brokerage account number. Okay, I'm gonna hide this, and I'm gonna just do this
incognito.
Yeah. Okay. So what? How do I find that account number? Oh, is this the account number here? Oh wow. Account status normal. I think this is the account number. Okay. So
That's pretty.
What type of account do you have? An individual brokerage. My entire portfolio. What was the last statement balance for this account? So what does that mean? When they're asking that, are they asking literally the amount of money that we have on it right now?
I would assume so. Wait. You
It
for
might be a
So
way to go
you
in
talking
there.
about for a transfer right now?
transferring it to public,
Yeah,
yes. So
yeah,
it's
that's right.
asking me. All right.
Yeah, they're asking you for the balance of the transferring account, which is weird because you know it's constantly moving right now. The
Right. That's what
market's
I'm
open.
saying. Use my finger to sign below. All right. Your request to move your portfolio. Let's see. Your request to move your portfolio into public is being processed. It can take up to 10 business days, but we'll let you know when your transfer is complete. Wow. I really hope it is that easy. If they'll handle it from here,
Yeah,
then that's dope.
let's hope. Let us hope.
Yeah, because I don't want to have to deal with and I don't want to have to pay no fees to pull that shit out. Then we still might incur some fees because they might slap you on the ass on the way out. But so I did it. So with that being said, let's see if Webull, if anything happened on their end. Probably gonna take some time. All right, but so the next thing we need to figure out, not feed. I don't want no fucking profile. If I wanted social media, I just go to the goddamn go to Instagram. All right. So we got $45 sitting here, ready to be spent. Do we want to invest in what do we want to invest this in? Do we want to just buy more of what we already have or what?
Yeah, I would say throw it into something that we already have. Just build up on those positions.
So we got partial shares of Stag. We could pour more money into Stag and get this.
Make
I
it
think
to a full.
yeah, a share of Stag is at $33. So we can get a share of that and we could put the other like 12, $11 into something else maybe, or put the whole 45 in the Stag.
Did you say that our new company offers partial shares?
Yeah,
Say that again.
The new company, they do partial shares as well.
Oh,
partial
public
shares, yeah. Okay.
What you think, Ojo?
I'm for whatever. I like getting at least a share of something. Is that what we want to do? We want to have at least a share in whatever we buy. No partials.
No, I don't care about that. I don't care about
Okay.
that don't matter to me no more.
Well, I mean, if it's attainable. So I ain't saying, oh, okay.
No, just that's why I say we just invest dollar amounts instead of trying to buy a particular share. Just don't, all that shit is not gonna matter. It's just gonna add up and go into our balance or whatever. And it's not like it's gonna stay there because we're just gonna keep adding money and it's just gonna drip back into itself anyway. So it's always gonna be.
I forgot we had drip.
Yeah, so it's always gonna be a partial share of something.
So,
anybody got anything new and interesting? Stocks or anything?
Not really. I haven't really heard anything new. I was thinking that at some point, does Public have crypto there?
I don't know if they have crypto. I don't think so. I can check right now. Let's see.
Oh, look. They got Bitcoin and Ethereum right here. Okay, so
the major players.
I wonder if they have anything else. Oh, they do. They have Shiba. They do have Shiba. So what I was going to say is that we can start taking our investments and throwing $5 at Shiba every now and then, if you want. What do you feel about that?
I mean, it's up to y'all. I'll leave it up to the group. I mean, I'm not against it. It's just that, you know, Shiba Inu is so speculative with the type of portfolio that I think we're trying to build. So, I mean, I'm not against it. Again, it's only $5. So, you know, I do think Shiba will be worth more than whatever it's worth right now. So, I mean, you know, y'all already know I own some of that in my personal account. So
Same.
I'm not against it.
You know anything about Shiba, Ojo?
Yeah, I got some.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm only saying we should buy some because I feel like it's going to shoot up. Right now, it's at 21. Just the other day, it was at 27. Or
Yeah, I
might
was
have
about
went
to
up
say
to.
it's dropped down since I remember.
Yeah, it might have went up to 3. But I was just going to say we could throw some change at it to just have it, you know, and we can just kind of just keep stockpiling it. But
I'm for it. Fuck around and get another baby Bitcoin. You never know.
But in terms of what we're going to invest in today, I say we should throw a little more on the stag just to round it out. Maybe not round it out, but beef it up a bit. Let's put 20 on stag, 20 on stag, 20 on ET. What's our leader here? What do we want the most?
I would say that we lead with Jeppy,
Yeah,
and SPYI, and actually we could throw some more into Realty Income right now as well, because you know Realty Income is another monthly payer. So the REIT industry has been hit this year, so it's already seen a pullback. So I'm not opposed to that either. So either Jeppy, you know, Stag, or SPYI, or O, you know. If you could throw 5 into each of those and then throw the other 5 into shit, that would be 45 right there.
Wait, say that again.
So I said,
10,
if
throw
you do
10 into each
5,
of those, you mean? Or
5, because I named 4. But if you want to do 2 and do, you know, and do oh yeah, no, I don't know what I'm counting. Yeah, you're right. So throw 10 into each. Or I mean throw 20 in the stack, and 20 into Jebby, and then 5 in the shit. Either or, doesn't matter. But SPYI, I feel like SPYI, with that being a tech leader, that should be a heavy focal point, because I see that just the tech industry in the next couple of years is just going to be crazy. So I think SPYI, Jeppy, ticker symbol O, Realty Income, and then Stag. I think those are kind of like mainstays. I think those positions should be bigger, and those positions they all cover something different.
Do y'all got any dark horses in your portfolios?
hey man, I'm a C student, bro. What does that mean?
I mean, a stock that you unsure of, but you just got a hankering about. It might be a a bad buy now, but you just think it might do something.
All my bad buys, I don't believe in them at all. I've lost faith. My portfolio is old enough to where I felt like that 3 years ago, and now I'm just like down. And I haven't made any new movements. The only new movements I made is with y'all. All my shit is like shit that I regret, and a little bit of crypto.
The only dark horse, if you want to call it that I can say that I have, is probably Charge Point. I have a little bit of that in my Robinhood portfolio, just because the EV industry isn't going away as much as, it's not where they want it to be, of course, because the infrastructure is not there yet.
But they don't want it. They don't want it big and bold yet. They still want to burn through this oil before they make that switch.
So eventually the EV industry will explode. And I think
so. I think so as well.
ChargePoint, they took a massive hit over the course of the last 2 years. When they got the information, when we found out that the infrastructure wasn't there, we weren't going to be able to transfer everything from gas and oil and just move into EV. I think people thought that it was going to be an easy transition. They were just going to be able to do it immediately, and boom, we're done.
No.
Everybody's EV now. But no, it doesn't work that way.
That's crazy, right? You gotta
crazy. And gas and oil
starting from scratch.
You're starting from scratch, and gas and oil is $1 billion industry. We have
that's not going to just disappear, right?
We have way too much money tied up into oil and gas for everybody just to switch over to EV and be like, oh, that's it. Okay, we good now. We're just doing EV. No. So
hell no.
But I do think that ChargePoint will be one of the sleeper stocks later on, way later down the line.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you got any, anything like that you just got in your portfolio for a later date.
Yeah, ChargePoint is my speculative play.
But
I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write ChargePoint down on our list just to keep an eye on it.
But along with ChargePoint, are you also vested in like any kind of lithium production or stuff like that to go along with it? Because that's gonna boom too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not invested in any stocks that are leading towards that, but I do agree that when EV takes off, those companies that are heavy in lithium production and all that stuff, they're gonna take off right with it.
It's this one here that's ChargePoint Holdings.
Yep.
What they had $1.41 a share or something?
$1.14.
$1.14. Yeah. How long they been in the game?
It hasn't been very long. But they started off, if you look at their high, I think they started off.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and they've fallen quite a bit. So
this was 4 years ago. Wow.
Yep.
From a $10 offering.
$10 offering up to 45. And 50. So are you saying so they rose during the pandemic? And then what happened?
The world found out that infrastructure wasn't there. We weren't going to be able to go, turn over into the EV market. Like what happened was the government, when they started coming out with all this information saying that we're going to basically start forcing certain states to transition into the EV market, everybody got excited. They're like, oh my God, all right, well now this is going to be federally mandated. Yeah, this is going to be federally mandated. So now we gotta, everybody has to do EV. So everybody rushed to the EV market and started buying up a bunch of EV stocks. But when the world found out that it's not possible right now, that infrastructure is not there, we would literally have to go and redo everything. And when the world found that out, it was just like, oh, okay, maybe we jumped the gun. And then these companies, a lot of these EV companies, they started to fall off because either they weren't being managed properly or
material. They wasn't getting a lot of material. Remember, it was the chip shortage.
Yeah,
it was. I think it was a shortage on materials on like platinum and gold.
Yeah,
and aluminum or something like that. They couldn't get enough chips because I remember Chevy went through that whole. Chevy and Ford went through that whole chip. Like they had all these trucks ready, but they didn't have the chips in them to actually finish them off. And that's that you talking about something probably this big is holding you back.
Yeah. And so, the government was even talking about incentivizing, these companies and, to move into transition into the EV market. They were literally throwing money at the automakers in order to try to get this movement in. But when they found out that if we do this, we're going to be losing money for years and years and years to come until we finally move into an era where it's available to everybody. Because right now, EV is not available to everybody. I can't go and, I can't go right now and go get me an EV car. Where the hell am I charging at? I got to find somewhere to charge it. So that's the thing too. So it's like, and in the household chargers, I've heard them, the motherfuckers cost like $10,000. And they're expensive.
So they have different stages of charging.
They do.
But if you literally want to charge it from your house, you're not going to get good charging. Like regularly, like literally plug into your wall, you're not going to get power. You need a special built charger for those things.
That's what I'm talking about. And those things are expensive as hell. So, we have one, I think at my job, we have one outside that's like built into the side of the building. But, you're talking about personal units and having that as a part of your household. For one, that's another bill.
Your electric bill going up.
Electric bill is going up. And then for two, nobody has the finances to really be able to afford to adopt that type of change.
When they first were switching over, like you said, the government was throwing a lot of programs to where even the manufacturer was throwing programs basically like if you get this EV, we'll give you a discount on the installation of that.
Yeah.
But it's still not enough surrounding that whole process.
Mm-hmm.
Is that me? Everything froze, but I guess y'all can hear me. It's still not enough surrounding that process, and that they're not ready to make the switch, and I don't think they want to make the switch that fast.
No, they're not ready. They're not ready. And so, but ChargePoint is one of my dark horses. That's my dark horse. That I think over the course of the next 20 years.
Well, I mean, what's your dark horse, Ojo?
I don't know. I've been telling y'all something, but I don't want y'all to laugh at me and make me lead a group forever.
Spirit?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think somebody gonna cop Spirit for the low.
I'm not mad at it. I mean, you've already proved us wrong a couple weeks ago. Because I thought they were done. Like I thought they were delisted forever. I thought it was a wrap.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you buy their infrastructure? It's already set up in place. But the government, they want more. So the government blocked basically those buys when JetBlue and whoever else tried to buy them because they want more companies out there. They don't want superpowers in that sector. But to let something like Spirit fall, you might as well just let somebody absorb them right now. It's unfortunate, but I guess you can't control them if they're gonna file bankruptcy. Let somebody absorb them. I wish I could have got them when they was a penny or a 0.5%. No, they was a penny. I wish I could have got them when they was a penny. Now they hoping at 40 cents.
A penny, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And now they 40 cents.
Yeah.
You could have 40x their money or 80x their money at a 0.5%.
Yeah.
When were they at a penny?
They dropped down to a penny, but right before they got delisted. It happened so fast. The delisting happened quick.
No, it happened extremely fast.
Because it was just talks, and then it was like they was gone.
Yeah.
And then they popped up just back just as quick.
Look. The 21st of November. 1 penny.
21st.
Yeah. And then look what they popped up to. They high was 90 cents when they came back from that.
Oh my God.
So look at that turnaround.
Nigga put $1,000 in that. So you're saying you literally didn't have the chance to buy it?
When I noticed it at that price, it was taking no more. It had got delisted. Like it must have hit that, then delisted like that.
And then the shit went up to almost $1.
It went up to almost $1. I thought that was crazy. Like, damn, y'all was just a penny. And y'all went up to damn near $1 a share. That's crazy. And now it's hovering around 40 cents, 45 cents. If it touched 35 cents, I'm probably going to cop. I mean, I wouldn't even mind copping it now. But I'm just trying to.
I know you better fucking tell me if this shit hit a penny again, nigga, because I'm betting the house on that. I don't give a fuck if it shoot up to 25 cents. Look at 25x my money? What?
Yeah, it probably ain't gonna hit that penny no more though.
I could put $1,000 in that shit and pull back 25,000. Come on, man.
Imagine people that did that.
I know they out there
and got it at 93.
I know it's somebody out there.
That's put a penny in and got it at 93, cuz.
If you look at it, that's why it fell, because niggas dumped. They get 93 cents and they instantly start dumping.
Which is also true that you can bet your ass that a lot of people bought at 93
and lost
all the way down to what it is today. So I mean, it goes both ways, but there's somebody definitely cashed in on that.
I think if it even go up to JetBlue prices or them ain't nothing holding up at nothing but, I want to say $15 a share. If somebody if that gets incorporated with that, I know you take a loss from when somebody purchase it. I forgot how they do the split. I guess the split is determined. The split is determining whatever they negotiate. The new company determines what what you will get from your old stock value, how they'll do that. But you got to think, if you have, say you buy 50 shares at 50 cents and they take a third of your shares, but then they turn that third into $15 a share. You still, you know what I'm saying? That's still a win.
Yeah. I mean, it's a speculative. You
see, I ain't pulled the trigger. I'm nervous about it, but I just think I don't see why somebody wouldn't cop them.
I mean, if you're having reservations or if you're wondering about Spirit Airlines, look, because I already said my piece about
I feel
just airlines, period. It's not. I understand. Spirit. But now, if I had the money to play around with it, if I had the money, like if I had the capital to play around in the stock market, I would definitely buy Spirit Airlines if I had the money for it. But somebody is going to go and look at this and be like, oh, I'm dumping my whole 401k in this, and they may come out on top. They may win, but you might lose.
But that's the thing.
But you might lose.
That's scary, dog.
That's a scary thing. That's a scary thing. So
putting $6,000 on a penny stock.
Yeah. And tons of people do it. So for anybody watching this, let me tell you my perspective on airlines, because I don't know if I've said it before, but I stay away from airlines, y'all. Okay, I don't invest into airlines just because airlines, like I said before previously, a couple minutes ago, airlines go up and down. They change with the wind. And long-term investments, anybody that is a long-term investor, they already know. You never hear about Warren Buffett talking about he's about to invest into Spirit Airlines. It's not going to happen. But for those that are optimistic and they're looking
and risk takers
at this, and they're risk takers, this may be a buying opportunity for you if you're on that side of the fence. If you're looking at this, you might, somebody could come along and scoop up Spirit Airlines and turn this business around. Like you said, the infrastructure is there. The equipment is there.
Everything is already set up for the taking,
and they could come in. I do have some reservations. I'm wondering why no one came, because they were in talks of having another company come in and adopt this. But where did the breakdown come through? Like why
the government didn't want it.
The government.
The government didn't want them for it to be less competitors. They wanted to be more.
They don't want no monopolies.
So it's this company, it's this airline called Allegiant that flies out of like these secondary airports, like Flint, Toledo, and they fly to little locations, and they're like their seats are like $100. They're different types of airplanes. So imagine a company like that getting into this. And I think Allegiant is doing way better than let me see what Allegiant is doing.
So you all are saying that the government said no basically because they don't want it to be they want it to be more competitors, you're saying?
Yeah.
They don't want a monopoly, somebody to
Yeah.
monopoly on flights.
They want
But
to keep that sector diversified because then
LGT.
you fuck around and have one company controlling the
So
whole
that means
shit.
either one or two things have got to happen then, because you can want that all you want, but if the company is failing and they're bleeding money, they're gonna go under and you're gonna end up with the same problem anyway. So either you got to deal with that or you got to bail them out.
Allegiant Air, this is the little company, Allegiant Air. They're at $87 a share right now. And y'all ain't never heard of them.
Never.
You ever heard of Allegiant?
I don't think I have.
Never heard of
and them. And they paying out 2.8 for dividend.
And so was this the company? This was the company that was looking to purchase Spirit?
No, it was JetBlue and
oh, that's right. It was JetBlue.
And it was another company. It might have been Frontier. Might have been Frontier and JetBlue was the two that was in talks.
Frontier got their own problems to worry about right now.
Yeah, they cousin with Spirit already. They already
the same part. They're part of Spirit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they are. So it was JetBlue and somebody else then.
You can damn tell they're part of Spirit too.
Frontier technically is supposed to be the better Spirit.
Okay, right. Raggedy ass airline.
Technically it is.
My uncle said he flies Frontier, and this is definitely a step up above Spirit. And I know that's easy to say.
I was about to say
we all know what Spirit is about.
You give me some crackers and a little mini apple juice, and it's already a step above Spirit.
So you want the crackers with the cheese? So you dunk them in. You want that little tray, the crackers and the cheese all together in one thing.
Give me some peanuts, and we already a step above Spirit. You already
and the Capri Sun.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so I wouldn't mind. So I wouldn't mind investing into. You asked the question with our leaders here, and I do think that every portfolio should have a staple, should have leaders that are weighted differently than the other stocks in your portfolio. So
that's why I asked.
Yeah, we can decide right now.
In my personal portfolio, Jeppy is my leader, point blank. And
I like Jeppy.
I like Jeppy as well.
Introduced it to me. I think Jeppy is amazing, based off their dividend alone and what they stand for, who they are, their name.
Yeah. For those again, for those that don't that may not have seen the last episode, if you're just tuning in, I'll present again what the leaders of Jeppy are and what sector Jeppy kind of navigates in. So their top 10, can y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
So your top 10, you're looking at number 1, Amazon, number 2, MasterCard, number 3, ServiceNow, number 4, Meta, number 5, the Progressive Corporation, number 6, Trane Technologies, 7, NVIDIA, 8, Visa, 9, Microsoft, 10, Google. So again, there's some tech in there, but what I do like that they do have the MasterCards in there, because I believe in investing in debt. Because people love debt.
It's never going to change. They love overspending.
Debt, yes.
We overspending, overextending,
and I love the fact that they have MasterCard and Visa in there. So, so it's a bit diverse. It's a little bit more diverse. One of the diverse ETFs. So I think Jeppy should be a very good
I see they got
over
have
the
y'all
last.
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead. No, go. You go ahead.
So I see at the bottom they got Southern Company. If I'm not mistaken, that's a rail company dealing with trains and stuff. So I don't know if have y'all ever heard that if the trains or the trucking industry ever shuts down, the whole world is going to come to a stop?
Yeah, we still do a lot by train.
Yep.
I see the train every day almost.
Your job gets a lot of their paper,
A
all
lot
their
of paper
paper through
comes
the
directly
train.
from
Right.
train routes. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And then
and they got millions. They have six. That look like they biggest holding right there in Southern. Oh no, that's not. Bristol Myers is 8 million right there.
Yep. So you got, a lot of other great companies in here as well. AbbVie, again, great company. ADI, McDonald's, Pepsi, Lynn. So yeah, so I think that this should be one of the staples in the portfolio
I
going
like it
forward.
too.
I don't
I'm
think you
for it.
can lose with this one.
I'm looking at the growth. Jeppy has grown 16.66% in the last 5 years, as opposed to SPYI has only grown about 6%, 5.7% in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
I look at stuff like that. I'm a novice, but I look at shit like that when I'm talking about who's going to be my leader, who's going to be my growth stock, because that kind of tells you what you can look forward to, loosely. In the last 5 years of Stag, they've grown only 8.5%, 8.3%. So when I look at somebody like Jeppy, or even like, let's see what SPHD has done in the last 5 years, just to get an idea. Like 9.58. So Jeppy has grown 16%.
That's damn near double of anything else. Almost double of what everything else we've checked. You just checked.
9.5% is great, and then Jeppy's blowing that out the water. That's
right.
Crazy to me.
And this is why, and this is good too, because our portfolio is diverse. So if you have Jeppy as a leader, you're saying that we're betting on Jeppy to be our front runner as far as growth goes. We're expecting Jeppy to capture the most of that growth, right? But then we also have something like SPHD in there, which SPHD isn't supposed to be a grower. It's supposed to be a stable dividend earner, right? So it's just more ways to diversify the portfolio. Then you see we got some O in there, which is also bringing in that monthly passive income. And then you got, so I think Jeppy, I think, should be at the top. SPYI, which is heavily technology focused, realty income, and you can add a fourth. Y'all can add a fourth, whatever else y'all think should be up there.
So now, by saying at the top, are you saying every time we invest, we want to throw a little something into our tops every time?
I would.
Would it be $5 or something?
At least most of the time. At least $5 to $10. I think every time.
That's what I was saying. At least something.
So the reason that I brought up Shiba is because maybe call me an idiot or whatever, but I like to have a wild card in my portfolio.
That's what I meant by dark horse. Kind of the same thing.
I love having a wild card, and that's why I said Shiba, because I'm like, that's something that's, it's not necessarily targeted at growth, but
you never know.
I would love to wake up one day and our portfolio has grown by $400 because SHIB has dropped a couple O's. Yeah, like I love shit like that. So that's why I suggested just throwing a few dollars at it every now and then, like when we just got some
change or something left over. I'm for it.
Yeah, I'm not against it.
So here's my idea then.
You want me to send you another dollar right now? Everybody put another $1, $3 to throw in it right now?
Let's do it.
Good. Let's make it 2.
Okay,
$6.
Yeah, everybody throw in $2.
And we ain't got to put into that every month. We just, every once in a while throw some at it.
Or we could just keep it out of that. Just be like, every time we invest, we throw in an extra $1 in the shed.
Just an extra
Or
dollar or two into
or
them.
extra
That's
dollar or
fine.
two in the shit with every investment.
That's
You know,
fine.
that's something like.
All right, I just did it. I love public. I'm so glad we're switching over. Oh my God. That was so easy. I'll still be trying to figure out where to go on Webull right now.
I told you, man. The interface matters, bro.
It
The
does.
interface matters.
It does. I want to see if I can find this video right quick. It's kind of unrelated, but related at the same time. But I thought it was hilarious. Here, look at this right quick. It's kind of related because it's stock related, but I kind of wanted to show y'all this because it just was funny to me. Let me see. And then we're gonna share this screen here. Where is it at? There it is. Look at this shit, dog. You see who that is?
No, I didn't catch who that was.
That right there. That's Robert Downey.
Iron Man.
Robert Downey. I was about to
Iron
say that's
Man.
Robert Downey. Yeah.
Is hell. This is the most obnoxious group of money-hungry. That building is hell.
Listen.
If money is evil, then that building is hell. This is the most obnoxious group of money-hungry, low IQ, high energy, jackrabbit, fucking wannabe, big time, small time, shit talking, bothersome, irritating bunch of motherfuckers I have ever had to endure for more than 5 minutes.
That was like 1991. He went to the stock exchange to
I was about to say that's a stock exchange. When I was younger, my mother used to work at the Chicago Stock Exchange. But surprisingly, but she was just a matter of fact, she was just like a secretary. But you would think working there, you would have some kind of hankering or wondering how you can get into the business or something like that. But I'm gonna ask her that.
I had a homeboy who moved from here and went out there and became a broker, and he worked at the Chicago Stock Exchange.
Oh,
I think
really?
he left. I think he moved to LA or something just a couple years ago though.
I'm gonna ask her about that. Whatever came of that? What, you know?
So my idea, I just deposited the $6, so we could throw the 6 at shit. My idea is that we can throw 20 at Jeppy, the most weight, and then we'll have another 25. We could do 10 on SPYI and 10 on O, or maybe 15 on SPYI and 10 on O. 20, 15, 10.
20, 15, 10.
20 on Jeppy, 15 on SP, and 10 on O.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
And then 6 into SHIB.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right. So trade, not trade. Trade? Search. So we're going to do Jeppy. I could have just scrolled to the bottom and did that shit. Trade, buy, 20. What? Not 20 shares, motherfucker. Dollars.
You probably got to.
Yeah,
I was about to say you might have switched that. Feds will be looking for us. Where's our money?
Placed order.
Make sure you
what?
You tipped them. You got to uncheck that.
Oh my God, you son of a bitch!
That's what I was telling you about.
Yeah.
So for those that are,
you tipped them.
Yeah.
20 cents.
What?
Bro.
So for those that are watching this, if you have not ever used Public before, one of the ways that Public gets paid, one of the ways that they make money is that they add a tip feature to every transaction, at least in the beginning. They don't ask me anymore because I've turned them down so many times. They don't ask me. But they add a tip feature. You see it right there?
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Right there. So you gotta have to click that.
And it's auto checked. It's auto checked. So if you're not paying attention, they getting it.
Yep.
That's
if you're
crazy.
not paying attention, you'll put the order through and you'll they'll get that money. Now, you factor in they're doing this across millions, thousands, millions of people every single day. They're getting that little tip and people not paying attention to it. So, that's money for them that they're just pocketing. So that's one of the ways that they get paid.
Action lawsuit right there.
That's one of the ways they get paid. So that's one of the things. That's one of the first things I noticed about it when I first signed up. But if you just, you pay attention to your buys, you'll notice it. And once it's in your head, it'll just become automatic that you will know to uncheck it. Like I said, they don't even ask me anymore. They don't ask me to tip no more. Because I have my dividend portfolio through Public, and they don't ask me to tip anymore. They already know y'all not getting another dime out of me.
All right, so the last thing we're gonna do is
any tips?
Any tips? Realty income. We're gonna buy $10. And we're gonna turn a tip off, place that. And then to compensate for paying these motherfuckers, I'm about to deposit another $1 because I don't like that. Deposit. Give me another $1 out of there. Boom. All right, so we have $6.80. And we're gonna buy some shit with that. Shiba. High risk. Exercise caution when investing in cryptocurrencies. We got it. Exercise caution. We got it. Slide to continue. And we're going to buy $6 with fee. Oh, they charge you a fee to buy crypto.
So
did you know that?
I did not know that because I've never used Public to buy.
I think Cash App does that same thing, don't they? Don't they charge you a percentage?
I think Cash App. I think a lot of these companies charge you.
Yeah, they
just charge you on the back end, and you don't see it up front.
Mm-hmm.
They're called gas fees. So a lot of these companies do that, but you just don't see it. It just seems like Public is being upfront about it. Like, here, we about to charge you, whatever. So what's the fee that they're charging?
50 cents, nigga.
50 cents.
I'm putting in 60. They're charging me 49 cents. That's crazy.
That's a hefty fee. That's a hefty fee. We might want to I don't know.
Go somewhere else.
No, they might want to eat a dick.
Might want to go somewhere else.
All right, for now, let's just throw this 680 into something else, dude.
I don't even tell you. I think you gotta round up. So I think you gotta it's gotta be like $7 instead of $6. I don't think you can put 680. I could be wrong, but I don't think you can. See, they don't even have the decimal there.
Yeah, there's no decimal.
$680 in there. Okay.
Yeah.
So we could throw the 6 in something else. We could throw it into, let's see what we're working with here.
Here's our old portfolio here.
We could throw it into ET.
Any tips?
ET, or if y'all want to start another position or something, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I say stag or ET, and the only reason I say stag is because we don't even have a full share in that. It's like the least. I think that's the least amount that we have. $28 in there. Oh no, we got less than iClean.
I thought we just added to stag.
P-Set.
No, we added to Jeppy.
We added to old Jeppy and SPY.
Yeah, throw it in the stag then. That's perfect. That's fine.
So going further, how are we going to try to evolve our portfolio? Are we going to come with at least 1-2 new stocks every time, or just freestyle?
I don't think we have to over diversify.
Okay.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Got him.
Again.
Any tips? Let me find that clip for you.
They said thanks.
All right. Done. Stag, we got $6.
So yeah, I don't think we have to over diversify for anything. If y'all come across a stock that y'all want to present to the group, just present it to the group, and we'll do it that way. We'll go over it, we'll take a look at it, we'll delve into it, and make a decision.
Yeah, I'm always open to new shit.
Yeah,
but I don't. That's not my style either, Ojo. I don't necessarily be looking for a bunch of shit to invest in. I usually just pour into the same shit over and over.
Because we're already diversified with holding JEPI and SPYI. That's already some diversification right there.
And we got iClean. We got all kind of shit.
Yeah.
You got some PSEC, nigga. All this shit is diversification.
Well, I'm not that. I mean, that's what I'm going for. But you're more shredded than a Julian salad, man. Thanks. Yeah. What's the secret, dude? It's a diet. It's diet. Yeah. So I'm trying to come up a little, but it's tough. No, you look good. Any tips? Any tips you got?
Any tips you got?
Pineapple.
Oh, what's that? Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
Any
I'm trying to come up and get a little shredded, Any tips? Any tips you got? Man, give me that goddamn map. Let's go.
All right, so our portfolio is now worth $51 plus our other $618 here. So we're nearing we're like 62/3.
I was gonna say we almost at that thou just to round up super high.
Yeah, let's get to that thou. Let's get to that thou. So we'll be back with another investment. I did want to run this by you. We got a couple more minutes before we reach an hour. I want to pull up the last episode to show you fellers that oh wow. So in this first episode, we got two comments. One from a guy that I actually know. Oh, where's the other comment? This is a good idea. XRP looking like the next good investment as well. That's my opinion. I'm no professional at that though. This is a guy that I actually know. He's an artist that I record. So he's asking about XRP. Y'all can't see what I'm doing, huh?
No, we just basically see.
No, I see the
froze.
comment.
It froze.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on one second. I don't know why it's freezing. No. Why are you doing this to me?
I lug all this shit out to my garage. Oh, I gotta go to Home Depot. That's what I gotta do. I need 10 more of them in a row.
All right, well, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And then there was another comment as well, but I don't remember what the fuck he asked. He asked, you know what? Maybe I do remember. He was asking how to transfer his stuff out of some sort of wallet. And I was going to ask you if you're familiar with it because I'm not. So if you're not, then we could just say fuck it. He asks how to transfer some US dollars or his USDT, which is called, what is it called again? There's a name for it. But anyway, how to basically transfer some digital US dollar from his OKX wallet. Do you know what OKX is?
Never heard of it.
I think I heard of it before, but I don't fucking know. But this is a guy that watched our episode and left a comment. I was just going to bring it up.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. And with these digital wallets, you got to be careful where you place your money, because a lot of these places and a lot of these companies, they'll tax you for that. They'll tax you for transferring your money. They'll tax you for trying to leave them. Basically, it's basically a deterrent to get you to stay there. So I've never heard of that particular wallet before. I'm not familiar with it at all. So I wouldn't be able to advise you on how to get your money out safely. Hopefully you don't have too much in there. And then going forward, just be very, very mindful of where you are placing your money, because a lot of these exchanges are they're the devil. So they are here to get your money and to keep your money. They do not want to see you leave.
I hate Coinbase too for the same reason. I hate Coinbase. I hate all them shits. I don't like none of those.
Yeah,
I hate them all. I've tried them. There was one that I tried and bought when crypto used to be a much more like I don't want to say protected. It was a lot more, you had to break through so many walls to get some of this crypto.
Yeah.
It's so much more accessible now.
It was a lot more speculative back then. And XRP is, Ripple. Like my man, your man's mentioned before, he said it's a good time to buy. Just to speak on that really quickly, XRP goes with the flow of Bitcoin. So I believe they had a 400% surge or something over the course of the last couple of months or whatever. So a lot of people are filtering into that. And I just want to warn everybody that you do not get FOMO, because you see it go up 400%. You see a bunch of people rushing into it. They're buying it. So you're like, oh, damn, I don't want to miss the boat. I don't want to get left behind. Let me go in and throw a bunch of money into this as well. Crypto is currently pulling back now. We just talked about how Bitcoin dropped from $104,000 to where it was at last night,
90, about down to $10,000.
Yeah, so crypto is seeing a pullback. If you want to jump into XRP, I will not tell you do not do it. I will just tell you be mindful of where you jump in at, and don't jump in on a high, because you're gonna get burned.
So the saying is buy the rumor, sell the news.
Yep.
You do not buy when things are pumping, because you're going to be the one left with the bag.
Yep.
So yes, it is not a good time to buy, and that's exactly what I was going to get into. You got to get a good time to buy would have been 5 years ago. I'm not saying there was no other good times to buy, but I'm just saying, I'm being funny, but the good time to buy was when nobody knew about the shit. The good time to buy was when there was no big news
nobody talking
flurry about it. Yeah. And now when the news is popping, that's when niggas is pulling out. You buy the rumor and sell the news. You don't buy the news.
Yep, absolutely.
So yeah, I'm not buying no XRP, because that's one of those ones that people are really hot on. Even though Shiba is one of those ones too, but Shiba has not seen the surges that XRP or Saldana or like those are the ones those are like the next Doges that people are trying to build. So I'm good on all that. I wish I would have gotten some when it was the right time though.
Yeah.
So I believe in it just like everybody else believes in it. I'm just not gonna, like he said, FOMO. FOMO will have you fucked up, and I've been a victim of that. But yeah, we can wrap, man. We made our investments. Hopefully this transfer works. If it doesn't, next time we'll just do it manually or whatever. We'd probably do that off camera. But appreciate everybody checking in.
Indeed.
Where we at? 58 views with 59 views with this current one. I think that's pretty amazing considering what we're talking about. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you two fellas as well.
Of course. We'll see y'all in the next episode.
Yes, sir. Holla.
We'll be back.
Yes, sir.